Previously on the Lineage of Moonreach. So we fought Beldan and Tomar made a portal come up and I punched him into the portal. And then we were going to try to get Smoochie out of the chrysalis. And I just kind of reacted fast and decided to Vicada the chrysalis. I'm still scared of that word. And now we went to the tower, where it was bloody most of the time. But then we got to the top that was not bloody. But then we saw the lady that Tomar released from prison. And to be fair, we all did. We were all compliant in this.
No, you weren't.
We weren't.
You were not.
I was. Tomar, how could you?
Back when Pinwin said Vicada during the recap, another town just got decimated somewhere.
Completely destroyed.
That 5 towns I was choosing from,
I
it
just
was
cleaned this
just
town.
gonna happen.
My cabbages.
Yes.
The D20 Syndicate presents The Lineage of Moonreach.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. Welcome to the podcast.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table of the internet, we have our players.
I'm Old Shit Whiskers, and I play the Prospector. I'm Tomar. Method. Method acting.
Method Man.
I'm Tomar. A method actor always says method acting before proceeding to method acting.
Punctuate all of their sentences.
I believed it. He's Tomar.
I cobbled this out of beechwood.
Method acting.
I'm Lindsey, and I play Pinwin, and I am out of avocados. They're gone.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Gorbel.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode 131.
What?
PS Vita.
131? Oh, wow.
Vita.
131 is a
throwback.
palindrome.
Whoa.
Whoa.
A Toyota's a Toyota.
It could be an emoticon.
Do geese see God?
I'm lost.
Never odd or even. If I had shit. Never odd or even. It doesn't matter. It's a palindrome. Eventually, if you finish the sentence. Which I cannot
When you
do.
actually fucking do your work, it's a palindrome.
Rats live on no evil star.
Yo, Banana Boy is my personal favorite.
Go hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hog. There we go.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, folks. As we mentioned, is episode 131, the palindrome episode, I guess. Sponsored. This week's episode
By
is
all
brought to you by the
palindromes.
word palindrome. But yeah,
You've always got a palindrome.
in me. You got a palindrome in me. I'm sorry.
I'm sad
Why don't we,
now.
get down to brass tacks? Let's do an around the campfire question.
It's a gazelle.
There it is, leaping over the fire.
Oh, they're so beautiful and wise.
Wise. Tonight's around the campfire question comes to us from me. I did it.
Whoa.
That's you.
Sky boys.
Oh my gosh. Wow, my voice did the thing.
That was very squeaky.
For tonight's around the campfire question, I want you guys to tell me about a great family. I will give you the country, and you will tell me one of the great families in that country
Ooh, shit.
and one feature about them. All right, we're going to start with Willem. Your country is Avstand.
So in Avstan, there's this really great family that I bunked with over the summer.
This summer during the conflict?
Yeah.
I started an Airbnb.
I just needed some alone time. I needed to reflect and, just kind of date myself for a while,
Use the mask and just like
Buy a turtleneck.
Yeah. Yeah, just really, I had to test it out, because you when you're going for a new look, you gotta give it a test run before you introduce it to the people that know you. But I stayed with this family, the Wardens. They're really great because they have 6 generations and they all live together in this giant tree that they've fashioned into a mansion. And so it's their family tree. And they're very wholesome. They farm all their own food and they help the neighboring cities with agriculture and whatnot. And every night before they go to bed, they all take turns telling each other goodnight and blowing out the candles.
Wow.
Whoa.
All right. The Wardens of Avstan living in a tree mansion. Gorbel, I want you to tell me about a family from Zugo.
So, a very well-known family from Zugo is the Tringa family. And I actually met them and went to their house and swam in their pool.
Oh, that's
That part they didn't know about. But Lufric and I were booked by them to perform for their twins' 10th birthday party. And it was this private show, and it was really cool, but kind of weird because it was just kids and they, they're not the best audience. But they seem pretty into it. But one thing that is super weird about them is they have twins in every generation.
Whoa.
Both sides of that family.
That's tight.
It's weird.
That is weird.
Are there any triplets or quadruplets or just twins?
I only saw 2 of everybody there, so if there's a triplet, I missed them.
It's a secret hidden triplet.
But if you want to hear the pool story, that's for another time.
Okay. I'll ask you about it later.
Gross.
Pinwin, I want you to tell me about a family in Corkaligo.
Well, there was this really prominent family in Corkaligo known as the Ueries, and
How do you spell that?
Ewery.
All right.
And they were really kind people, and they were often, they had a lot of money, but they would use their money for good and try to help out in the village. But one day they suddenly vanished after going on a trip to a beach, and some people say that they can hear their voices in the water.
Ooh, spoopy.
Spoopy indeed.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I like the spoop.
Yeah. Spoop.
Was not expecting that.
Yeah. Spoop. Spoop.
Tomas.
There it is. Yeah.
We're married.
We're married.
Method acting.
Tomar, I want you to tell me about a family from Rothia.
Okay, so in Rothia, there's this family called the Flaudettes. They are famous across Argaria for their apple orchard. Like, these people straight up invented apples. You know what I'm saying? They have the tastiest apples, and most people don't even know where to find apples other than Rothia, but they have the apple game on lockdown. The sweetest, crispest, fucking bomb-ass apples. They make this wicked cider that just knocks you on your ass.
It ain't an apple unless it's a floret apple.
Flaudette.
Flaudet apple. I misread my own handwriting.
But, yeah, people say you can...
Flaudet.
In autumn, you can kind of smell a Flaudette coming because they reek of cider.
Reek. It's filthy with cider.
Cider smell.
Sticky with core goo.
Lousy with apple cider donuts.
We're silly with apples.
Well, thanks for telling me about those families, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I didn't really give you any information about the family except the twin thing and that they have a pool.
No, that's good.
That's a very unique thing.
Love it.
Do they have 2 pools?
Yeah, are there two?
Twin pools, baby.
Like each set of twins is designated to one particular pool.
And that's their gene pool.
And that's our podcast.
Oh, shit.
That's where we're gonna end.
Stop.
Wait, what?
We can't do
No,
better
he's not
than
going
that.
to stop. He's going to be whispering puns into my ear all night.
Just pull the hairnet down.
God, I'm so wet.
Whoa. It's a
Well, you
toughest.
sound like you got a bee in it.
I would have guessed C's.
God damn it.
I knew this would happen.
Good. All right, we're all silly.
Sorry you had to see that fight between Seth and me.
It's very uncomfortable.
Seth and I.
Okay, let's not open up another battle here.
No, she had it right.
I and Seth.
I'm an author.
Sniffing. Shush.
Am riding good. All right, let's get started, shall we?
Oh yeah, shit.
Speak now or forever hold your peace if you object.
I don't
I
have
cast
peas.
disintegrate.
Immediately.
Hits Tomas.
I'm tired of asking questions.
Yay!
When we last left off, you guys were standing at the top of the Inquisition Tower, and you had just run into one of Tomar's old friends, old pals, buddies even, the woman that he rescued from the jail, Nexus Valdi, a former member of the Crown's Guard, who was originally in charge of watching over the young Prince Gustav, now formerly King Gustav, now dead. And in your bag, Pinwin.
Oh,
They were the direct.
really?
They were the direct
In my
protector of.
Yes.
Fuck.
Throw his corpse
Because-
at her and taunt her with it.
Why didn't we follow up on anything with this person?
Do you know all the people in my bag?
Let me start.
Please,
Then
God.
do it.
At the
Get
Crown's
aggressive,
Guard-
put your signal on, and get in there.
Be assertive.
The Crown's Guard, if it wasn't already apparent, each member of the royal family has a Crown's Guard. So the Crown's Guard is only as large as the family is. So, as the youngest child, Gustav the 12th had their own Crown's Guard, but he was a baby at the time. So the young Nexus Valdi was his Crown's Guard protector.
Well, she sucked.
Mm-hmm.
She did very little protecting.
And we
Well, that was a big reason that people kind of turned on her.
didn't recognize her down in the dungeon.
Mm-mm. You haven't seen, like, up until recently, you haven't actually met most of them. They've all been, like, by reputation only.
Okay.
But, yeah, so you guys are standing here, and she greeted you, and she thanked you, Tomar, and now you're all standing here while she was messing with the wheel that apparently deals with that giant eye in the sky.
The deal wheel.
It wasn't revealed to the rest of us how they know each other, right?
Correct.
I shoot her in the face.
Well, technically, she said her name, and so you may not know, but she thanked Tomar for rescuing her all those years ago, but you recognize her name as the former Crown's Guard.
Did she introduce herself with her name?
Yeah, she said, "I am Nexus Valdi."
Why would she say that? That seems very awkward. Oh, because I asked her. That's right.
She's just being polite, man. And
Thank you for answering my question. Is there a window at the top of this tower?
and I shoot her in the face.
There are no windows. This is an office with no windows. It seems to be designed for an express purpose.
Well, how do you get to the
Perhaps.
roof? How do you get to the roof?
Not here.
Tomar, how exactly do you know her?
I plead the fifth.
I think it's important to be honest
Yeah,
with
we
us
might-
right now.
We might want to know.
Okay, so we all fucked up, okay? When we were in Deepminster.
You're the only one who knows her, man.
All right. Well, I mean, we all did dumb shit when we were first here, okay? I mean, it's a big town. We had never been here before, and I kind of freed her from prison
Oh.
unknowingly.
For which I am eternally grateful. Thank you so much.
And now
Oh,
she's
So it
just
sounds like
control.
there should be a little, like maybe a favor in return.
Why? Okay. What sort of favor can I do for you?
Like maybe
Not
maybe
that.
stop destroying the city.
Well, first of all, if anyone gets a favor, it's me. And my favor,
want candy.
my favor,
You didn't even remember her.
my favor would be if you could stop destroying the city.
You know that is a better idea, Tomar.
So,
How many times have I shot her in the face now?
Are you actually going to shoot her in the face?
She's destroying the city with the
Well,
evil
okay.
eye of Sauron. Yes.
can we tell that's what she's doing?
It seems likely, but she's not doing it at the moment.
How
She's
are we
talking.
gathering that's what she's doing though? Like what is like she's turning some knobs and stuff,
No, it's like a
and-
magical wheel in the air that she's turning, and you
and
hear
it's like
sounds.
it's
of
like
burning.
labeled Eye of Evil.
The
and-
road to her is literally paved in blood.
That's true. That is very
So
true.
as you guys had said to her, both of you kind of at the same time. Well, it was Gorbel and then Tomar louder.
And then Willem just kind of up over both of their shoulders, just.
Are you? I must ask you. Are you actually shooting her?
Yes!
Okay, it sounded like a joke.
I know. It's difficult to tell with me sometimes, and I'm sorry. But fuck this lady. Her name is Nexus Valdi.
persecute people with that name.
And she's destroying the city with the evil eye of Sauron.
Okay, well I guess we're not going to get at that demographic.
Sorry, fellow Nix.
I'm not running for office.
All these potential patrons.
Willem, I need you to give me an attack roll.
Absolutely.
Pilgrim.
I'll fix your wagon. With my fucking bow. That's a 30.
Shit.
Okay, so as you asked that, Tomar and Gorbel, she says, okay. And at that moment, Willem shoots her in the face.
Thank you.
Yo, what if
The-
she was gonna
The
stop?
arrow sticks right in her face, and she's still smiling, and she looks right at you, Willem. Ow. And then behind her, this large staff with a glowing purple orb on the end appears floating behind her. It zaps the arrow, and the arrow unsticks, floats around the edge of the staff, and then disappears. And you watch as like a glowing purple light fills her wound and then heals it over.
All right, sorry about that. That was a weird misunderstanding. Sometimes my friend Willem is a little
You had a fly on you.
little string happy with his bow, but anyway, so what are you all about? Like, who's your patron or whatever?
Oh, my patron is a very, very old friend of mine, but I haven't heard his voice in quite some time. In fact, I don't even know his name. But why do you care about my patron?
Well, my brother was very, very ingrained with the Inquisition, and turns out warlockdom himself. But I don't know. Like, why are you doing this? It doesn't seem like super necessary or whatever.
Well, I thought I would take the opportunity to take this contraption for a spin. I have always hated the Inquisition, especially for what they did to me after all of the unkind things that went down for the royal family. And I thought I'd pop up here and just see what all the hubbub was about.
I totally get that, and I love a good revenge plot. But I think there are a lot of kind of innocent people down there who are not in the Inquisition
Well,
getting hurt.
that may be, but what is innocence? Perhaps a line of citizens spitting on you, throwing rocks at you as you are led to the jail just because you are different from them.
So I heard a bunch of rumors about you, but I never knew it was true. Why did things go so wrong?
Give me deception or persuasion.
Not deceiving.
All right. I didn't know if you'd actually heard some rumors.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Then deception.
Assume we don't know fuck about shit.
And if we do, we still don't.
Oh, I have really good deception.
Yeah.
Don't I?
You sure
What
do.
was the goodness?
What?
What's the goodness that I have? No, because it's new.
Oh, yeah, you chose that as well.
If they're a certain level or whatever.
Yeah, if they're at 5 levels below you,
She
Oh.
seems like
it'll
she's
immediately succeed.
Well, I don't know what she is.
above.
She 5 levels below me.
You're gonna have to
She
roll.
unstuck an arrow from her face.
She ignored brain trauma.
Fractured skull. Marv is dead.
Man. 19.
Man, that's a you rolled a 2 and got a 19. That's
Fuck.
She looks, well, they accused me of being a warlock and conspiring against the crown, and I must say that I didn't conspire against the crown, though I am a warlock, and that is right on. But I don't see that as something that I need to be punished for. Do you?
I mean, did you do anything bad to the royal family?
No, I gave a good portion of years protecting the royal family.
Was this before, like, you were persecuted while you were charged with protecting the king, the boy king?
Well, that is why I was no longer charged with protecting him, because, well, the royal family started getting killed off, and I kept the boy king. Well, he was still prince, but I heard that he ascended to kingdom. I protected him as best as I could, and then rumor got out that I was actually a warlock and not a sorceress, and they put me in shackles and they took me away. Until you released me. I had been in there at least a decade.
What have you been doing since I released you?
Oh, I've been walking about, exploring, stretching my legs, you know, that sort of thing.
Inside.
Finally returned and saw that the entire town was under attack and thought maybe I could add to the chaos a little.
Insight check?
Okay.
Got a 21.
21, she seems to be telling the truth as far as you can tell.
So you just happened to just come back when all this chaos is happening. You walked into this tower and then you just started cranking?
Well, I mean, yes, I did just happen to arrive in the sense that I saw a bunch of chaos going on, and I wasn't far away then, and I decided to peek my head in and see what was going on. Then I saw all of the Inquisition members just hanging about in this tower and thought, perhaps it's time to clean house. And so then I came up here and decided to take this contraption for a spin, as I said, and it was fun. I've been doing it for a few days.
How did you kill everybody in here? Because it is a bloodbath.
Well, it's part of my natural charm, I would say.
Could you use that on demons?
Perhaps it'd be a bit harder, depending on how powerful the demons are, but low-level humanoids like them, they were no issue at all.
Because there are like an ass ton of them outside, and they're a massive headache for us and for your rescuer, Tomar, and we could use a hand.
And I bet, then again, I don't know if you can kill them. Like,
It'd be fun to try, though.
yeah. I don't think she can do it. I don't know.
Gorbel, give me persuasion at an advantage because Pinwin's helping
roll negging.
you. With Pinwin helping you, you can have advantage.
Persuasion, you say?
Yes.
Yay.
22.
22. She kind of tilts her head to the side. All right. And you watch as the purple light on the end of her staff flashes once, and she's gone.
What? Oh,
I don't know.
what?
I'll think to everyone, maybe move away from the demons? To anyone, if our runes are still fighting them, I guess.
Got it. Move away from the demons.
I'm gonna inspect the room and machine.
Okay. Give me investigation.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Natural 20. So
That'd be
what's the total?
22. I'm a real Sherlock.
So you don't see any sort of like base for it. It's a floating magical light in a circle with some like almost like a captain's wheel on a ship. Kind of got prongs sticking out of it. And it appears to be constructed of some sort of magical energy. But yeah, there's no like hub or anything like that. It's just floating in the middle of the air. You see a desk, you see a bunch of paintings on the wall depicting different things. They look like landscapes mostly. And then you see a few dwarven runes carved into the desk.
Dwarven runes.
Yep.
What do they say?
Tomar.
Yes.
I go and look at the runes and around the runes.
All right. You see that there's the dwarven arrow symbol, which looks a little bit different. They don't mark things with like a straight up arrow. They mark things with a line and a circle, almost like an exclamation point.
I know that.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was his method acting.
Method.
And it's pointing off the side and kind of curls over the edge.
I follow with my peepers.
You follow all the way down to the leg of the desk.
I break the leg off. I don't know. Or lift up the leg or sweep the leg.
So you
Deep
lift
fry.
the desk to like touch the
Sure.
leg.
Yeah.
You realize that it can unscrew, and you unscrew it, I imagine.
I break it off. I'm just No, I unscrew it.
Inside appears to be a charm. And you remember that this charm hung on a necklace around Romar's neck.
When?
Most of your life you remember this charm. You don't know what it did, but you remember it.
Is it like a locket or is it just like a...
It's like a pendant basically, but it doesn't open or anything. It's just it says the dwarven symbol for power.
I'm going to identify this thing. And I mean, I haven't said anything to anybody. I've just kind of been off by the desk, like investigating on my own. So I don't know if anyone is paying attention or if they're doing their own thing.
You identify it, and there's no magical properties to this. The only strange thing that you realize is that this pendant is made from kender steel, which is something you've only heard of in legends. It is one of the strongest substances known to anyone in Argaria, forged by the ancient races whose names have been lost to time. This is one of the most rare artifacts and metals you've ever seen, and it had been hanging around your brother's neck your whole life.
Do I know where he got it from?
You don't.
Is there any other... is it connected to a chain?
Yes.
Okay. And I haven't heard anything in the lore about this before.
As you know from just like it's like a mythical metal that could be forged. So one of its interesting properties is that a little can go a long way with the kender steel. It can be forged into just about anything, and it's nearly unbreakable. It also can be forged in a way that allows it to repel like several different styles and types of magical spells.
Cool. I say that out loud.
What's cool?
What'd you find over there, man?
It's my brother's charm necklace.
Romar's?
A charm necklace?
It's cool.
To who?
It's Kender Steel, Gorbel.
Neat.
I don't know if you know about Kender Steel, but as you would know if you read up on it, it's the strongest steel on this planet. And it can deflect magic and make you really cool.
And this one's in the shape of a Charmander.
And for some reason, Romar wanted me to have this. I don't know if I need to. I mean, I can investigate this further on my own time, but for now, I'll just put it on.
He said smugly.
Then we can deal with this.
Fashion show.
We can deal with this evil contraption. So
Yeah, man.
Put the
Looks good.
necklace on.
All right. You put the necklace on. It does look good.
Ha. I raise an eyebrow at Gorbel.
It's still a charm necklace.
Well, consider
What's
me.
your next charm going to be?
Consider me charming. How about that?
He wasn't.
Should we disable this eye, or should we try to take control of it and use it for our own purposes?
Well, one thing is that kind of answers that these fuckers were behind a lot of the cities getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Like if,
Yeah, we never trusted them, though, did we?
well, I mean, no, but still, like, I mean, it really just says, we did it, you know?
Yeah.
Like
I don't know. I feel like I thought for a moment that Nexus was total shit, but now I'm thinking we actually might have some stuff in common.
we know that the council were pieces of shit,
Yeah, they suck.
and one of the
But
like overseers of the Inquisition was on the council, so they were probably behind all of this. So that's cool, but
don't trust the government.
it's a lesson I've learned. I don't know, can we redirect this? Can we just target demons with this, or is it like too destructive?
Where'd she
Does it-
go?
Are there any symbols like on, off, point, shoot?
No, there's no symbols. It's just, it looks like a wheel with some prongs hanging off of it.
I don't trust myself with this, personally.
And we can't see outside in any way to like aim it.
Nope.
So I feel like you'd have to like touch it to realize what you're doing with it or something. I mean, Gorbel, maybe you can do something. Maybe your weird magic blood can do something. The demons are coming from somewhere. Oh, shit.
What?
They're probably coming from the ziggurat. When I was down in the abyss, there was like another ziggurat down there. It was like an elevator.
And demons were getting on the elevator?
Organized demons?
Yep, and there was this really evil, song, Willem. Yeah, you're humming it. It was really, really off-putting.
Nefarious.
I have an inkling that the real way to stop the demons is going to the ziggurat, destroying the ziggurat, getting to Calcifer. Like, we know he's in there, but I don't know. I think you should go for it. That's my opinion, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
Go for it with the eye?
Yeah, do something with the eye. I don't know. Maybe you can turn it off.
Well, I don't want to get hurt touching it. Oh, what am I talking about? I go for it.
Okay.
Gorbel, no!
So you grab onto the wheel.
Yeah, I see what's up.
The entire room disappears around you as you grab onto the wheel. It's almost as if you're floating in the sky.
Shit.
Don't let go.
What's happening to her from our
Does it all look the
perspective?
same to them?
Yes, it all looks the same
Oh,
to
okay.
them.
Whoa!
I just scream. Just a prolonged scream. One breath.
All right, you are floating in the sky still.
I continue.
Do you move your hands at all?
Do I know what to do with them? Can I see the eye?
You can't see the eye.
I
at the
don't want to
moment.
let go because I feel like I'm going to fall.
What do I do with my fucking
Yeah,
hands?
you can't see the eye at the moment.
Okay, so I'm going to try to get my bearings. I will stop screaming.
I choose to stop screaming in terror.
I turn it off.
Can I feel anything? Do I notice anything?
So you're floating through the sky, and there's nothing else around you except clouds, dark clouds, and far below you can see the city. And in front of you, you see the wheel, and your hands are on it.
Spin that wheel!
I'm going to try to do a little turn.
You turn the wheel, and you watch as a large eye appears in the clouds facing down.
Oh. I don't want it facing completely down because I don't want to hurt some people. Do I see any demons?
You see lots of shapes down below. You're high up, so it's hard to really discern, but the flying ones are probably demons.
And I can't get any closer to the ground with this?
Doesn't appear to be.
Is it only good for firing at things? I turn around a little bit more.
Which way?
The other way.
You watch as the eye faces straight up.
Okay, now that I'm facing straight up, I'm going to shoot the sky.
Okay?
Or see if I can.
You feel like this trigger in your brain almost, a magical trigger. You know you can access it if you want to fire.
I do it.
A huge column of light shoots off straight into the sky and into space.
I hope it hit the moon.
Which one?
It did not.
I try again. No. Okay, so now I know how to do it. But I don't feel like I'm going to have great aim on demons specifically. And I don't want to create a shit ton of damage to property and people.
Can she hear us?
What a conundrum, I say to myself as I put my hands to my face and let go of it.
You let go, and as you do, you guys suddenly hear the door locking behind you. Now the room changes for all of you.
What?
It gets completely dark.
I
Just a
scream.
void. What?
I scream.
One prolonged breath.
We each take turns.
Can I see them again?
I also.
You can for a split second until everything goes black. Then there's a light. Almost as if somebody has lit a match.
Blow it out!
And then you see it move in front of a face.
I don't like it.
You're
Whose face?
I'm trying to say.
Say it!
Tell me now.
You're staring at the face of Mandoran.
No! Why? Why are you here? What are you doing?
Papa?
Hello to you too, Gorbel.
I don't like scares like that, and you should know that.
You're supposed to be dead.
I am dead.
Where'd you get a match?
Ew. I turn undead.
Hey, that's my dead dad.
Do you mind if I speak?
Okay,
I guess.
I don't like that attitude when you scared us.
Okay, I apologize for the scare.
Please don't try to police my emotions.
You've got it. I apologize. He looks around.
What told us Mandoran was bad?
It was in.
Was it the moon gods?
No, it was a note from. It was a note from.
Mirror luck.
Was it Mirror Luck? Because I thought
Yeah.
it was like
It was Mirror luck when he was the sword and he was in the book in Mandoran's tower.
and he just said, "Don't trust Mandoran."
Mm-hmm.
But I thought something also came to us and delivered us something and said, "Don't trust Mandoran."
No.
You guys found the note in the past that said, "Don't trust Mandoran," signed M. And then
I guess
when
we
you
assumed
guys
it was
found
Mirror
the
Luck.
sword in Mandoran's tower, Mirluck was speaking to you, but there was something else also inside
It
of it.
was actually this lady named
And then
Mandy. She
one of-
isn't helpful.
And then like a kid from the from Oceanbinder delivered a message to us in at Mandorin's tower to come see them.
Yes.
So there was like a lot of notes.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
And none were taken by the players.
I
Burned
miss
all of them.
Miralock.
Me too.
Yeah.
What do you want, Mandorin?
I wanted to speak to all of you. I have this whole room trapped in order to activate once you are all in here so that I could give you this final message. You have, I assume, based on the memories, reached something of a precipice. The chrysalis, I imagine, has been destroyed, yes?
Maybe.
If it hasn't, you must tell me. If it has, you must tell me, because the information I provide is based primarily on that.
I'm pretty sure we destroyed it.
If you believe it to be destroyed, that is... that is fine. I can work with that.
You don't gotta be shitty and vague about it.
You don't like it, do ya?
Yeah, how's it feel, man? Douching?
I trapped this room to activate because in most of my premonitions, if you will, my views into the different timelines, you always ended up here. Whether good or evil, you always ended up here. It's one constant. Now, on to the meat.
Ew.
Is it good meat?
If the chrysalis is destroyed, that means your work is almost done. Not complete, but almost. Perhaps now you've been ruminating over the fact that the ziggurat has something to do with these demons.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah, alright.
But the ziggurat exists in this material plane, and there's one in the abyssal plane. At least one more somewhere, though you only need to destroy one to destroy all of them. They act as a bridge. So you must get to the ziggurat. However, did you kill the creature inside of the chrysalis?
I deferred to Pinwin.
We don't know yet.
Hmm.
Also, I don't know if we should trust you anymore.
It would be safe not to trust anyone. You can do with my words what you will when I am done relaying them, for I will be gone and not care. However, if the chrysalis is destroyed, that's one part. However, if you did not destroy the creature growing inside it, that is dangerous. With the chrysalis gone, it will be weakened, but if it still exists, it will be powerful. You will have to destroy it. The chrysalis housed the host of the great adversary.
How did it?
Go ahead.
How did it get smoochy?
It chooses. It has to take something with a nightmare diamond inside of it. It could have been any of you.
What? When did Smoochy get Nightmare Diamond in him?
You all received Nightmare Diamond, except you, Pinwin. You're fine. When you were children,
Oh.
we've been over this. You received pieces of the Nightmare Diamond.
In us?
They were embedded within you. That was part of the pact your
Well,
parents...
get it out.
Part of the pact your parents, myself included, engaged in order to protect you, using he who sits on the throne of vines.
You guys' parents.
So when I had the other full Nightmare Diamond in me, what was going on there?
It was just like friends.
No one else would have been able to take and place the Nightmare Diamond inside them other than someone who has a shard of one already. Any of you could have done that, but only having a Nightmare Diamond shard inside you would have allowed you to do it in the first place. No one could have taken it from you. No one that wasn't a god or spiritual. However, in order to activate the chrysalis, the nightmare diamond, has to be resonated with, so the host inside of the chrysalis must have a nightmare diamond. That is part of the algorithm, if you will, in order to unearth the great adversary. If he escaped without being destroyed, he will plant himself in this plane, and he will need to be destroyed. In what manifestation that takes, I do not know. However, as I mentioned, destroying the chrysalis weakens him. It will not be as difficult as had the chrysalis opened all the way. That would have been catastrophic.
Is he still in there? Is Smoozog still in there somewhere?
If the chrysalis is destroyed, no. It means he's only partially awakened. However, a partially awakened evil god is still powerful.
I think he means is Smoochie still a little bit smoochy?
I do not know the answer to that.
Is there any way to get him back?
I don't know. In some of the iterations, it was you, Tomar, and in others, it was you, Gorbel, that became the great adversary.
I wouldn't do that, and I don't believe it.
It definitely happened more than once. You looked real happy.
Well, I made him my bitch, so how about that?
Did I at least look cute in the chrysalis?
Adorable, even.
I smile in the dark.
Why wouldn't you tell us this shit before, like well in advance?
It had to pass the way that it did because I could not nudge you further than I already did. You had to make these choices yourself. If I had told you to destroy the chrysalis, you would have destroyed it, and that choice would not have been made on your own volition. I would have made it. You had to decide how to proceed.
Why does that matter?
Choices matter.
And in this particular instance, it matters because
Because if I push you down a certain path, the opposing forces can push other things down paths. If we allow you to make up your own minds, then we can make sure that the playing field is level for all the players.
dude's out here playing chess with the smoke monster.
That's all you've been doing. Like, all you've been doing is pushing us down paths since we've met.
I've been nudging slightly, but you've been making the decisions.
I don't think we have been. I think we've been pawns this whole time. And the fact that any one of us could have been in Smoozog's place, like, it just seems like we're fulfilling somebody else's destiny. Like, this is bullshit.
Well, you have your choices in which you can make. I'm only here to let you know what those choices are.
Why do you even care?
Because it is my purpose to care. I don't want to see this plane destroyed.
What even are you?
Well, I believe you have talked to my brother, Yarfrey. I am part dragon, part human. Is that enough?
It sounded like there was another part.
Yeah, if there's more parts, it's not enough.
I mean, that's what you are, but why? Like, why any of this? Like, why even be involved? Like, you're not a rune master. You're just you. Why create Willem in this one lone timeline? Why involve yourself with all of our loved ones? Why are you here now? Like, just why? This is your one chance to not be a wily fuck and just tell us straight why any of this.
I'm telling you why. These decisions have to be made by your own hands as the Enclave Runes. I did not decide that you were the Enclave Runes. However, I pay attention to those things, and knowing that you are the Enclave Runes, that is important. You can decide how this plays out. I cannot. But I'll admit I do have my biases. I like the material plane, and if you succeed in this, there's a small chance that I can be brought back, and I will hold on to that.
There it is. We found it. Can you only come back if we kill the great adversary?
Well, yes. If you don't kill the great adversary, there's no plane for me to return to. For anyone.
Roll insight? Can we roll
Huddle.
insight?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Collective
roll
insight.
Anybody who would like to.
This fuck.
I don't know what to believe.
Oh, that's fucking Twitter again.
17.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
28.
29.
Ooh, fuck.
17.
Me too.
All right, with you guys' powers combined, you learn that Mandoran is sharing most of the truth, but it seems like he's still holding something back.
Oh my gosh.
I put my hand on Willem's shoulder. And I look at him.
I know. What is it that you're not divulging?
Well, perhaps it is because I am a memory more than anything else, but I would say there's a further vested interest I have. The seals that exist that keep this adversary at bay. There's a curious trait to them. There are certain elements of this world that are sealed off while the great adversary remains chained. If he is destroyed, you'll see the rise of many other creatures showing up in Argaria and the Yonder Void at large.
Wait, what? What did
Did
you
you
say?
say the Yonder Void?
The Yonder Void.
The Yonder Void.
Do I know that place?
It is the whole of this world. There are many... Shut the fuck up, Tomas. Stodgy laughter. There are many land masses, islands, countries beyond Argaria. This is a wide, wide world.
What the hell does that mean? You're
That
saying
means that there's much more to this place than is known to the common folk. I have seen beyond many of the barriers that keep others at bay.
So Miralug told us that there's like some sort of balance to all the realms and the worlds, and that an archfey has to be in one of them at all times. And it seems like Benelok wants to gain power over a majority of the planes or realms to obviously nefarious means. What is it that you're trying to gain power over in all of this?
I'm not trying to gain power over anyone or anything. I would like to keep the fabric of the material plane intact. And Miraluk is correct. As long as one of those three remains in the Starlight Plane, everything is in a balance and equilibrium. However, they also gain benefit, or at least Benelok does, from the great adversary arising, because they are forged from the same material that makes up his soul.
You have to forgive me as much as I want you to come back and for you to be alive, and just because of the relationship that we share, I can't help but feel like there's still a hidden agenda for your resurrection and wanting to come back. I don't know. I'm torn.
I understand if you do not trust me, Willem. And it seems that can never be something we will ever fully share, considering it is unlikely that I will ever return, and I apologize for having not been there in your formative years. There are so many things, so many moving parts, and though that is not an excuse, it is an explanation for everything that has gone on. I thought that this was the greater good, and perhaps I was wrong, but I had to act in what I believed was the best interest, the needs of the many and all that.
Who's M?
M.
Yeah, who would speak ill of you that goes by the initial M?
I don't know. The only person that I can think of going by an M would be that master, as he calls himself. And Benelok is not the real master. Their creator is the real master. He wears that mantle, but he is not the master.
So who is their creator?
He goes by the master, confusingly enough. He is an arch lord.
Master of the master.
He is something that defies description. He is a being of time and space that rivals even the power of some of the greater gods.
What happened to him that allowed Benelok to take up the mantle?
Oh, he isn't as interested in the petty goings-on of these planes. He has much larger issues that he dallies in, and I barely know enough to describe that just from what I've learned from reading various bits of lore. He is a very apathetic creature. He created those three and then moved on. He doesn't care if the name the Master arises under anybody else's propping up.
So does he not pose a threat?
Oh, I would say if he chose to be a threat, we would all be in danger.
But I mean, as far as his apathy goes, is he not concerned with this plane or these realms or any of these goings-on? Like, does he not pose a direct threat to us?
As far as my understanding, that is the case. I could be completely wrong. Perhaps there is some purpose that the real master has, but I haven't seen any evidence of it. That may be a question for Benelok himself.
And like he would be any more forthcoming.
Perhaps. Maybe to you.
What does that mean?
I think you know what it means. I can sense your blood from here, Willem.
I can't sense blood. Please enlighten me.
You have a curious curse on you, do you not?
Do I?
You were bitten by Lila.
Oh, that's right. I see.
Perhaps he will be forthcoming with you.
Forthcoming with me or forthcoming with having control over me?
Well, perhaps you can rely on the others to keep you sane.
So there's these creatures that we've never met before. They're stuck in the yonder void, and if we destroy the great adversary, we let them come here.
Have you heard of the Aasimar?
Yeah.
They are a mythological race. They have been left trapped by the ceiling of the adversary. He keeps them from being able to cross into the material plane.
Why?
There is something upsetting to the demon spawn, to those of the abyssal plane, where it comes to the Aasimar. The Aasimar used to fight against those of the abyssal plane. If you defeat the great adversary, the Aasimar will be able to come back to the material plane.
What are they? Like, why did they... Are they from here?
Originally, yes. They are one of the ancient races.
Okay, well... So, what about the turtles?
The turtles I know very little of.
Are-
They were plentiful when I was young, but I'm not sure.
What?
They're rumored to all be gone, save for Varolus.
So there's no more Azamar here.
There are none.
Would we have known if we encountered one?
I don't know, and I don't see how that's possible, as they are barred from entering the material plane.
Okay, well...
Regardless, one of the reasons that I approached you here in this tower was to tell you that no matter how this shakes out, make sure that the Inquisition never returns. The Inquisition grew from a cult around the former Lich Queen. It is what it has become today from the adaptation. You've encountered some of their more base members, cowled hoods, hands that burn. They are something of the lowly foot soldiers of the Inquisition. Do not let the Inquisition take hold in Veldlin ever again. You must... He stops. You must... You must... And he disappears.
Wow.
There's a lot of that going around lately.
You didn't even get to introduce your girlfriend.
Meh.
Does the room switch back?
The room switches back. Then you hear his voice
Ugh.
very quietly, almost as if it's taking a lot of energy to reach you. You must get to the ziggurat by any means necessary. Only those with a nightmare diamond can enter the ziggurat. Only dragons can find it.
I
And
can't.
that's where his voice disappears.
I can't enter the ziggurat? I'm just gonna sit outside? What?
Wait by the door, Pinwin.
Yeah, what does that mean? We need Pinwin to come with us.
Well, he can come with us.
Who's got a nightmare diamond?
We all do.
So we need a dragon to get there. Do you count as dragon enough?
Who are you talking to?
Willem.
Time out.
So, during that, he had explained, and apparently had explained at some time before that I don't recall at all, that we all have shards of the Nightmare Diamond inside of us. All of us who had studied with the one who sits on the throne of vines. That was part of the
that's why you could go in
sacrifice.
the
But I don't
pool.
remember that being part of it at all.
Okay.
I don't remember the shards in us either.
When did that happen? Like, when was that told to us?
When we were babies.
No, when was it told to us?
I'm
When
trying to
we were
remember
babies.
specifically, but
That's why we
Are
don't
you
remember.
sure it
it was
told to us?
definitely not long after. It was either during the whole father escapade or not long after that.
Are you
that it was
sure this
revealed.
isn't a reveal right now that you revealed that?
I remember saying it.
But none of us remember that detail. I feel like I would remember that, though, because
I know. That's why I was like, when I was like, wait, why do we
like
have
I
nightmare
super had them.
Possible, of course, that I didn't say it, but I'm fairly confident that I did. I'll go back and
diamond? Okay.
Oh, we
Let's
know
go.
now.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like 1/16th dragon.
Gorbel, did you see the ziggurat when you were in the eye?
you did not.
I didn't.
She didn't.
But I shot the sky.
Why?
Because I wanted to do a dry run and see if I could fire it without hurting anybody.
Gotta get my pew pew on.
I mean, we all had visions of where the ziggurat was, right?
Yeah. Ooh, I did see the ziggurat, though, in a different vision when I was dealing with the seal.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably look for it, like with the eye, if you didn't look everywhere. Or if it's like out of vision, then we could assume it's out in the ocean. But like, what the hell was that Yonder Void bullshit and the Azamar?
Confusing.
Like, well, why do we give a shit about the Azamar?
Why does he give such a shit?
Right. I don't get
And why was
it.
why did he hide that from us until now? Until it was like forced out of him?
Because presumably we wouldn't have gone on our path had he told us. I don't understand why.
And I'm questioning everything. He was saying that breaking the chrysalis was good. Was it? Was it, though? Because we're not supposed to trust him.
Right.
So.
Oh, but now we're supposed to go hunt down Smoochie?
But
Right,
what
and
if
is
we
that supposed to happen?
kill Smoochie and then bad guy comes?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what if opposite? It's just...
I wish
Who
we
do
had
we
someone.
trust?
Yeah, I wish
What
we
if
had
we-
someone to consult.
What if
that-
we just did nothing?
Hot Springs?
What if what if we just right now just gate out of here, never come back?
We could go to a different place, right? Like a different plane?
There's too many variables.
We could just go hang out with Drag and Driga and Flacca.
The Feywild's weird, man.
Yeah, let's get weird.
I mean, I really want to save the world, but I don't know if the world needs saving or if we're causing its destruction. We know that there's timelines where all of us go evil. We know that Willem's potentially going to be vampire controlled by another evil thing.
Wait, does Shigara know that yet?
I can't get into the cigarette.
I filled her in.
Okay. I didn't want that to be the first you heard of it. Because you already seem upset. I'm sorry.
Guys, I don't know.
Stop looking at me.
I don't know what to do.
Can we talk to Lou?
Well, we already had Ziggurat on
The to-do list.
our itinerary.
Yeah.
So we just go there anyway.
And leave
Well-
Smoochie?
Yeah, I think we need to find Smoochie, deal with that, go to the ziggurat, deal with that.
I wonder if we can extract the great adversary somehow.
Possibly.
I don't know. I don't know how we tell if there's any piece of him left. Where do you think he landed?
Let's go find him. I'm forming the beginnings of an idea.
Okay. I look at Willem with a mistrusting eye.
I need his blood.
That's exactly what I was thinking a vampire would say.
No, I didn't say I need his blood. I said I need his blood. It has a scientific ring to it, not a hungry ring.
He said hungrily. Pinwin, I bet you could track the not the master.
Yeah, Smoochie. I mean, yeah.
I mean, you were there when he
saw
exploded.
the direction he flew. I can
She.
kind of look in that direction. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to get out of this blood tower. And
What do we want to do about the
go.
eye?
Can we take it with us?
Here's an idea.
I couldn't see through it.
What do you mean?
Like, the eye didn't see, did it?
No, you were like
That'd be
outside
nice.
of the eye.
Yeah, it's not like the eye gives me like it doesn't work like an eye, it works like a weapon.
I know it would be nice to be able to utilize its great power to our advantage, but I think in this instance it'd be best if we destroyed it so that it didn't fall into the wrong hands.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, but it could be really useful in the ziggurat.
We just don't have time anymore.
How do we
I don't
get
think we
rid
can
of it?
take it with us.
Can't.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do with it?
How do you destroy it?
I don't know.
I grabbed the dial and cast Identify.
You learn, Willem, that this dial is a magical construct, and its purpose is to control the eye, or whatever it's been linked to, in this case, the eye. It is... You also learn the detail of the eye itself. It was constructed over many years, over many laborious prototypes, until this was the final result. And it is directly connected to the eye, and it exists solo. It's not connected to anything. The wheel itself is the mechanism.
Gorbel, it's magical. Do you think you could poke it with your sword?
Probably. Which is way better than my original idea of just dumping hot coffee on it.
My idea was just having the eye shoot the tower, but this seems like a much safer option.
I get out my sword of nullification,
All right.
and I give it a poke.
It shatters into magical shards and disappears. Far above, you hear...
Uh-oh.
and then nothing.
With any luck, Smoochie was standing under that.
Later, you dumb bitch.
Man, that's a useful sword.
I scoop up some of the shards into a pouch.
Okay.
We can put those in children later.
Whoa.
That got dark real quick.
I guess Pinwin lead the way. Or I guess Shadow, maybe. You could probably smell him, right?
Together.
Teamwork.
Yes,
Teamwork.
I can smell him.
Let's do this. Also, Shadow, I am so proud of you.
Thank you, Master.
You're awesome. Let's go. Okay.
He this way. And he starts walking back down through all the mud and blood and everything, and leads you guys back down the tower. As you exit the tower, you guys can see the battle is still raging, and there is a huge hole in the sky. Coincidentally, it also appears as though there is a piece of the moon missing.
Oh,
wow,
Shot a hole
Gorbel.
in the moon.
Dr. Evil to the moon.
A piece of Ela, the largest moon,
Oh, maybe.
appears to be missing, and there's a mist of blue rock kind of dispersing from it, as if it has been lanced by some sort of blow.
Okay, I was like, was this Pinwin or was this Gorbel?
Yeah. Who was it?
Who did the destruction? Game show.
I'm going to do a head count for our runes and stuff in my head. I'm going to try and reach out to them.
Roll call.
Everyone still standing?
Rune call.
Yes, most of us are, except Lynn is dead.
What?
What happened to Len?
Demon got him.
Are you guys okay? Do you need healing?
We're
does?
we're doing okay at the moment, but yeah, it's getting a little rough. Wait, what's that?
And you guys watch as from the sky, these metallic structures begin falling from the clouds in rapid succession, hitting the ground and activating. One lands right near you. Tomar, you recognize it immediately as one of the constructs from Wirecarag. It stands up, looks at you, gives you a nod, And then as there's a demon flying overhead, it blasts it with energy. And you watch as the demon crashes into a building.
Oh my god, dude,
And-
this is like this is like in Mass Effect where you do all the extra shit to get the armies and shit on your side.
Yes.
Oh my god.
How many times do you compare this to a video game?
That is all I know.
It was a movie earlier, to
Yes.
be fair.
Shaming him. And then the construct nods again and then leaps off over some destroyed buildings. And you can
Man.
see all throughout the city a bunch of these construct blasts are appearing everywhere.
I
And then
didn't know which way that was going to go at
Yeah, I was like,
first.
ooh.
Yeah, Zyko did the wait, what's that?
Right. Yeah, I
like
was
where it's
scared.
usually radio silence.
Then all of you hear a voice in your heads. Well, 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 it's good to be back.
Miralook?
Righto.
Wait, where are you?
Oh,
And how are you in our heads?
Suddenly, from above, another construct appears. This one holding a gigantic sword.
hell yeah.
Nice.
But also, how is he in our heads?
And how did he get the sword?
I am the sword.
How does he look so good doing it?
How did you get you? I thought one of us grabbed you somewhere.
You notice that this is not the same construct as before. In fact, this one is a slightly different color. It's got like a greenish hue to the metal and wood that it's made of, almost as if it was customized.
Who made this? And I mean, I was talking about the sword. How did you get you?
Well, I kind of did this myself. You can't kill an archfey in the material plane, not by normal means.
Nothing about that seemed normal.
That's a good point. Gotcha.
Trust me, Gorbel, as cute as that statement is, it was quite mundane.
Who cares?
Smile at me.
Miralook, are you M?
What?
Are you the
I
one that
mean-
warned us not to trust Mandoran?
No.
Oh.
Why would I care about whoever Mandoran is trusted by or not? That doesn't interest me. That's
Who
not
are
fun.
the other M's we know?
Master.
These are the
And the
M's
master,
we
and then the
have.
other master.
Mom.
Mickey.
Anyway, so I
Momar?
decided to, imbue myself as my body was destroyed for just a moment here on the material plane. But rather than go back to the starlight plane, I decided, what would be more fun is entering the forge. Then I took a little bit from here and there and thought I'd give these blokes life. I thought that was a bit nicer to do. They're quite autonomous now. They've got a little bit of me, a little bit of your construction work with your friends, the Karagar, I think they're called, and a little bit of your friend Rory in there.
Rory?
Yes, a bit of his spirit remained imbued around the Soul Forge, so they're as much him as they are you. Congratulations, you're a papa. Again.
I'm not even a good regular papa.
Now you're super papa.
It's too much responsibility.
How are you going to handle these constructs?
Go to your
Now
room.
cut to the sitcom.
I just kind of quietly hand Tomar the master's mask as a means to just bounce.
Yes, how about we all take a little field trip and kill my brother?
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
But Smoochy?
First, we need to take care of Smoochy, or rather, not Smoochy.
The great adversary.
Oh, yes, great adversary. I suppose we can do that as well along the way.
We should probably get our runes out of here.
Well, yes, I think these Rory bots, or whatever you were calling them, Dwarf Forged. We'll have to workshop something else since they're not exactly that anymore, but perhaps we can talk.
How about Soul Forged?
I hate it.
Rormar thoughts.
I think they'll have everything under control here. Though, and he tilts his head, it seems there's more outside of Rose Lake and in the Gods Valley, which, well, 1 second. He tilts his head to the other side, almost as if he's receiving information. Well, this is interesting. It appears as though Smoozog is in the Gods Valley somehow.
How did he get there?
I don't know, but when in doubt, a wizard did it.
Are you shitting me? How do we get there quickly?
Well, you have my brother's mask at your disposal. You also have some varied abilities. Though, I would suggest going to the ziggurat first.
Ooh, yeah. Even if we destroy that, we could take it down to the abyss, and then I could fast travel us to the Gods Valley if we wanted to. Or, the mask, I guess. But, I mean, if he loses it or whatever.
I can't go
know
the ziggurat?
Do you know where the ziggurat is and how Pinwin can get in?
I don't know where it is exactly. It's hidden. I know it's made out of dragon-forged iron, concealing its location. It's its only purpose. And it is Helldragon forged, which makes it even more difficult to discern. Perhaps if you had a dragon somehow, we could find a way there.
Well, we did.
Is there another?
This dude's part dragon. I point at Willem.
Yes, I'm aware, but...
In 1/32.
Is that enough?
We don't know the rules.
What about Vocha's dragon? Where's Vocha?
Didn't he fly off on that?
Yeah,
He
but
did.
Are you saying that he's unattainable now because he flew away? Isn't that what dragons do?
I could not tell you. I don't see him anywhere from the eyes of the constructs.
Pinwin, do you want to send to him, maybe?
Sure.
Also,
I will do that.
Isn't Lewin's spirit technically kind of in Kariki-Anj? Does that mean that Kariki-Anj itself has a nightmare diamond shard in it, and I could give that to Pinwin, and that would get him in the ziggurat?
I hope I wouldn't have to hold that the whole time. That'd be hard.
That's some around the box thinking.
And
Well, I
it's-
mean, just wear it
Sure.
upon your person.
Sure.
Please wear my sister's soul.
You definitely try it. The worst that would happen is he walks into the door.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's not the worst that would happen.
Yeah.
We've met some fucked up doors.
He just walks into it and it just slowly absorbs
Melts.
and dismantles him.
Spaghettification.
Fucking Brundlefly.
I will cast Sending to Vocha.
Okay.
Hi, Vocha. It's Pinwin. Shoot, what were we going to ask him?
Where are you?
That's
And come help us.
Where are you? We could use your help. Love, Pinwin.
Your pixie flies away, and a few moments later returns. Says, "Hello, Pinwin. It's Vocha. I'm sorry I can't return. Goodbye."
Oh.
Damn, that's
Bye.
that's some cold shoulder.
That seemed ominous.
Motherfucking. What a asshole.
Also, does he usually do the voice of the person when they respond to messages?
I don't
or
know.
something?
I was
No,
suspicious.
I don't usually. I usually just do it as if it's the pixie
Okay.
relaying it in kind of a
All right.
ethereal way.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
Don't worry.
I was mostly asking out of Maybe that wasn't Vocha. Not
No,
in
yeah,
like a,
no.
not in like a directorial or like producer. Like, do you usually do the?
No, I mean,
No, that's
That's
why I wanted
like-
to
Okay.
get it out of the root, so you guys didn't spend a bunch of
Cool.
time like
Thank you. Thank
trying
you.
to figure out.
Yeah,
who it
because
was.
I would have contemplated that for the next 10 to 15
and I don't
minutes.
blame you for not trusting it.
we're suspicious of everything.
Yes.
Vocha.
I'm suspicious of my dead dad.
Well, the only other dragon. I mean, Yarfrey.
Yarfrey, but he's dead.
is gone.
Lance was part dragon, but he's gone.
One.
Wait, do we have his body or did he disintegrate?
He disintegrated.
Suck me.
Yeah.
Do we have part dragon people?
Is there a Dragon's R Us?
Do
Around
Dragonborn count?
I would say they count more than you do.
Because there was that Dragonborn general that came to us in Wolf's Rest.
Oh, yeah.
Kriv from Vesper.
There's
Brave.
also our old pal.
Old pal.
Old pal.
Fucking forgot his name.
Yep,
Wow.
that guy.
Okay.
Great job.
White wizard, evil dragonborn, fucked us over. You were
Aro.
friend Aro.
He's
there
dead.
It is. Yeah. But we might be able to bring him back. 'Cause when
Ew.
We don't want to do that.
Ew.
I don't want to do that. I mean, the only reason I want to bring him back is to shoot him in the face with an arrow again.
What do we need a dragon for again?
to
get into
be able
to find the
see
ziggurat.
The ziggurat.
Yeah, you got to use our dragon eyes, the eyes of the dragon.
I mean,
Stephen King.
I absolutely know where.
Could we shapeshift into a dragon? Does it count then?
Oh, fuck me sideways.
Would it?
I don't know.
We turn into Falcor. We're gonna ride you to the ziggurat, buddy.
I can't shapeshift now.
Excuse
I can turn
me?
into a dragon.
Then do it.
Gorbel, the dragon.
Wait,
You
how
got-
can you turn into a dragon?
you got
Did you get
stage
true
fright?
polymorph?
No, I can just use it through polymorph, can't I?
Polymorph only works on beasts.
What?
I've polymorphed myself.
She has.
With a BAM card.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Are you holding out on us, or are you just like getting stage fright?
Me?
Yeah.
I used all my 9th level spell slots.
I gotcha. Okay.
Even with
You just sounded like very like, oh, I can't do that.
even with boons and stuff.
Yeah. I used 2 level 9 spells already.
Balls.
What about the boon where you get an extra 9 spell?
I used
Used.
my 2 level 9 spell
checking.
slots.
Oh my gosh.
Shit. Who do we know?
Does shadow count?
No.
As a dragon?
No. As something that can be polymorphed?
What?
Not not exactly human.
No, it's the problem
He's
is
sentient,
what you're
yeah.
turning
What
them
about
into.
my snake?
You're not. No,
No.
that's
No?
not the problem.
It's what we're turning them into that we can or can't do.
Dragons are hyper intelligent.
My snake is intelligent. I think. I haven't talked to it a whole lot. I
Again,
hope it's
Snakes are
alive.
kind of like dragons.
Coming
Will
at
the
it from
snake
the
work?
wrong direction. It's not what
like
we're
baby
turning.
dragons.
Sometimes they're the
it's
same
what
color.
they're turning into.
Pinwin suddenly
A dragon, your friend, shows up.
a spectral snake, speaking of snake, slithers through the air. You recognize this as sending from Durant.
From a Death Eater.
Durant?
It wraps around your neck and slithers up to your ear and says, "Hello, Pinwin. What's up?"
What's up?
My blood pressure.
I'll just send right back.
You don't have
Not
to cast
much.
it.
You
I don't have to cast it.
No, he cast it on you so you can respond.
Nice. What's up? Where are you? Come join us. You're alive? This is exciting. Yay! Love Pinwin.
A few moments later, the spectral snake slithers back. I'm outside of Rose Lake. We escaped.
Ah! All right.
Everyone's fine. Where are you? Love, Durant.
They're outside. Yes. They're outside of Rose Lake, and everyone's fine.
Oh.
Did the Rothian army come and save them?
I have no idea. I just know Durant's alive, and they're okay.
Well, yeah.
I know. You should ask him.
Oh.
Don't the beetle.
I wish I knew how to find out.
Homer Simpson Pinwin.
Oh.
I mean, he's
I'm gonna be burning through spell slots if I keep sending back and forth.
You can
sent to
respond
you
because
again.
he sent to you
Again?
Yeah, he said, "Where are you?" Obviously, he's sending.
Yeah, you won't
to
be spending any spell slots.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Waste
Then
his.
obviously, I'm gonna waste his spell
Yeah,
slots.
he's burning through all of his prepaid minutes.
Text messages on him.
Yeah,
Where
25
are
cents
we?
a letter. What a
We're in
dipshit.
Deepminster.
Do I tell him that we're in Deepminster, or do I tell him where we're going?
Yes.
We're still around Deepminster. The ziggurat's somewhere around here. We just can't see it. So yeah.
Is that safe to say in sending? Yeah,
It's
I'm doing
encrypted.
it. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to use ExpressVPN. Brought today's episode.
Veldalinian.
Veldalinian
Pi network.
private network.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in Deepminster, about to go to Ziggurat. Mess some shit up.
Did the Rothian army come and help save you?
Did the Rothian army come help save?
I'm sorry, I have to back it out so I can fit Love Pinwin.
Delete,
the Rothian
delete,
army
delete.
come. Love Pinwin.
Pinwin likes the ability to paraphrase.
The snake slithers away,
We're
and a moment
stenographer.
later, slithers back up. Rothians, Veldalinians, many from Wolves' Rest came. Going to Ziggurat? Don't you need a dragon? Damn, that was perfect.
Yeah.
How would he know that?
Yes.
What the fuck is
Why doesn't
Durant?
any of our friends tell us anything?
Durant, you beautiful human.
He's not a human.
Shit. I meant Durant, you beautiful elf. Pinwin would know.
Half elf.
Durant, you beautiful half elf. Takes an extra word.
Half elf is one word.
Does it count? Okay, fine. Durant, you beautiful half elf. Boy, do we. Please come meet us.
Man, have you ever just been sitting at the lunch table
Love
with your
Pinwin.
friend and they're on their phone the whole time?
Willem's enjoying a nice cigarette with Shigara.
Anything in response there?
There is no response.
I hope that means he's on the way. Durant's alive! Yeah! Yeah! Yes!
That's good news, Pinwin.
Yeah!
How would he know about the dragon?
I don't know.
That's not weird.
Why are you gonna act like it's bad?
I didn't say it's bad. I'm
That
saying
was his snake sending.
I know. I'm just saying it's weird. And if he knows that, does he know more about how we can get a dragon?
Maybe,
and
so
get
then
it?
he'd be super helpful.
So maybe talk to him more.
I told him to come join us.
But maybe talk to him more now because he might take a long time to get here. Like ask him if he knows how to find a dragon.
Should I ask if he has a ETA?
That too, if you can fit it in.
I'll go ahead and cast sending again.
All right.
Hi, it's me, Pinwin. How did you know about the dragon? Also, how far away are you? Love, Pinwin. Ooh, 19.
Your pixie returns after a moment. We've got a lot to talk about, Pinwin. ETA, 2 minutes.
2 minutes!
He better be on a dragon.
Durant's alive and he's gonna be here in 2 minutes!
Why don't we ever tell We never talk to the right people, you know?
I've been trying to get us to talk to Durant this whole time, and you guys
You're
are like,
right.
oh my God,
You're right,
blah,
Pinwin.
blah,
That's true.
blah, blah. He's probably just known all the answers this whole time.
Pinwin, you've low-key been the most important
Thank
person
you.
in the group.
Thank you.
I have to say, though, Durant has never offered up anything helpful in the past, though.
I mean,
He died real good that one time.
we haven't really been around him much since that one time when he almost died.
Well, now you can actually ask him what the hell happened when he got abducted.
Well, yeah.
Suddenly, the
Ah.
sky darkens.
Oh, fuck.
In a good way?
Oh, good. My Hardee's is
In
here.
a good way.
Like in a here comes Durant sort of way?
The sky was already dark because it is nighttime, but it darkens a little bit more as a shadow falls over you. A large shadow with a long wingspan.
I'm hopping up and down like a
High
child.
above, it looks to be a dragon.
Yes.
Score.
Wow.
Kill it!
Pinwin always wanted to kill a dragon. No, I'm
A rope lowers, and off slides Herc Snake Punch.
Whoa.
Whoa,
He
what up?
nods at you guys as he lands. Then, sliding down, is Hazel.
Oh.
And she looks disgruntled and angry. And she immediately walks up to you, Tomar. Where are the kids?
Well, you see, the thing about that is... and I try to run away. No, they're... they're at the Belderac.
Well, can I go to the fucking Belderac? I'm sick of all this nonsense.
Yeah, I'm sorry you got captured.
Oh, all
I'm
of the
fucking sorry,
world-saving
too.
nonsense?
I'm not cut out for world saving. I'm cut out, I thought I was cut out for protecting things, but looks like I wasn't even cut out for that.
Looks like it.
I just want to be with my kids.
Yeah, I can take you there.
Take me there. I
Shit.
want to go there. Take me there.
Except... Oh, Willem, mask me. I catch Benelok's mask.
All right?
And I give everyone the 1 second
Don't
sign.
we have a limited amount of charges?
And I...
You've got one more.
Oh, shit. Well, I take...
Waste it on
yeah,
her?
For
what?
today.
She can walk.
For today, he says.
It's
She
already.
has 2 functional
How are you
legs.
going to
It's
get
already
back,
nighttime.
Tomar? How are you going to get back to help with the ziggurat?
I take it back.
But there's only one charge, right?
Is it a one-way trip or a two-way trip?
You have one remaining, so.
After I use this?
Mm-mm.
So I would use it and then go, and then I wouldn't be able to come directly
Yeah.
back.
Not using the
Correct.
mask, right?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I give her the mask.
Yeah.
Excuse me. No. What are you doing?
Nope.
She puts it on her
I
face.
rip
Are you
it out of
kidding
her
me?
hand.
I
Yeah.
walk over and I go, wait a minute.
You guys grab it at the same time and pull it off of her face.
I also kick her knees.
Oh, Jesus.
No, you don't.
What the fuck?
The fuck are you doing?
He handed me a fucking mask. What the fuck am I supposed to
Yeah.
Don't trust him.
Tomar, what were you doing?
Sending someone to safety.
We would have no way to get to the ziggurat.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, we're writing the dream. But
There's
still,
a dragon.
we need emergency.
do? And as he points up, you guys, you notice the dragon's gone.
What?
And standing there is Durant. And he looks at you, Pinwin.
No
And he
way.
says, "We've got a lot to talk about, Pinwin." And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Oh man. That's so exciting. I'm so
We
mad
broke
we have so
Tomar.
much missed time with Durant as a dragon.
Did we all just miss him, like, turning back into a half-elf?
What do you mean?
You mean when you were busy kicking my baby mama?
Yeah.
The fuck was that? The fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Well,
You?
first of all, I'm the one who gave her the mask. Why would you kick her?
Because she was about to make off with it.
That is not a good answer to that.
Yeah, I had to stop her from doing so. I'll deal with you later. Your stupid charm necklace.
Your
Shell necklace.
Guess what?
fucking
I
Abercrombie
lied.
and Fitch
You don't look cute.
I wasn't asking you because I already knew.
All right, why don't you guys tell me why you deserve 5 points of boo?
I know Durant.
Chit-chatting with Nexus.
Not chit-chatting with Nexus.
Where did Nexus go?
To fight demons.
You guys dared her to fight them.
I know, but she disappeared. Like
Bet you
she
won't.
wasn't helping the demons.
People are saying you won't do it, man.
Everybody's talking about it.
Everybody's saying you won't do it. Bet you won't.
I mean, eking out more information from Mandorin.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Cat's in the cradle and that shit.
All right, everybody gets 5 points of boo.
Boon.
Now it's time for tonight's MVPC.
Boon.
I want you guys to tell me who is tonight's most valuable player character. For the audience's benefit and for you guys, Willem is 1, Tomar is 2, Pinwin is 3, and Gorbel is 4. When I count to 3, I'll have you hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you would like to choose. I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. 1, 2, 3, vote! We've got 2 votes for Pinwin, 1 vote for Tomar, and 1 vote for Gorbel. Pinwin, why'd you vote for Tomar?
Because he had a whole friggin' army. Why? What? I don't know why anyone voted for me. I didn't do anything. Yeah, he thought to make that construct army, and they came in clutch. Like, that was really helpful. There was also something else, but my brain is not remembering it. Like, big thing that he did that was helpful this episode. No?
Maybe.
I thought so, but I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, he was super helpful, and those constructs are cool. And it made me think of, like, the Iron Man suits in Avengers and stuff. And that was fun.
Tomar, why'd you vote for Gorbel?
I mean, she stopped the machine, and she helped convince crazy Crownsguard lady to piss off. I don't know if that was going to be more difficult than it was, but if it was, she helped make it not be. So I liked that.
Very nice.
Even though she kicked
Willem.
my baby mama
Yeah.
It was funny.
Willem, why'd you vote for Pinwin?
like a caveman.
Because Pinwin got the word from Durant and was able to talk to Durant, who's apparently a dragon, and brought our friends and a dragon to us, which is just what we needed.
Didn't Durant straight up kill a dragon when Pinwin met him?
Yeah. That's how we met.
That's weird that he would just
He's a
Odd
cannibal.
coincident.
murder.
I said coincident.
It's a bit coincident.
A single incident of a coincident.
Bit of a
Gorbel, why'd you
coinkydink.
vote for Pinwin?
Same reason. That was just what we needed.
Just what I needed.
Just had to know a right guy. Woo! All right.
All right. Well, that means tonight's MVPC is Pinwin Dingleroot for the 2nd week in a row.
I guess I just what we needed.
Congratulations.
I don't deserve this. I just know Durant as a friend.
I bit my tongue.
Take your 5 points of boon and your 5 points and your 5 points, 15 total for the last 2 weeks, and I don't know, do something with it. Spend it. Give it to your friends.
Surf and turf.
You can't give it to your friends, sorry.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Pretty sure he has more than us right now anyway, so.
Yeah, maybe just keep voting for
Let's
me
just
so then
vote
we all
Pinwin.
get boons again.
Yay.
Boons.
It'll never happen again.
Oh, I know.
We're idiots.
I know.
We need to come together like the cast of Friends and demand equal pay.
Strike?
None of us get paid by Seth.
Yeah.
Wait,
Good
you guys
luck,
are getting paid?
stupids. Fucking brilliant plan, guys. That's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Chad Piper for that awesome intro song. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. Thanks to our patrons. We appreciate you making us warlocks, even though in our world, if we existed in it because of your help, we'd be outlaws. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/D20_syndicate. We have a bunch of cool tiers, including including grab bags, goodie bags at the top tier. You can donate campfire questions. And hey, you don't even have to be a patron anymore to check out our Discord. Just check out the little subscript below the episode, wherever you're listening to it, and you'll have a link to our Discord. Come hang out, share some memes, talk some shit. It's real fun. Also, consider rating us wherever you rate podcasts, especially Apple Podcasts. We really appreciate that. Any little bit helps. Consider rating us 5 stars and consider leaving us a review wherever it is that you want to leave a review. You want to scroll it in a truck stop bathroom? Cool. Hire a Skywriter. Whatever. Dope.
Please.
We will find it. We will, ferret it out, and we will read it on the show. Other than that, that's it for this week, folks. Thanks for listening. I'm your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate Podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye!
He's not going to ferret it out. He's going to filter it out.
Durant's alive!
I don't remember. It just happened.
It was kind of a blur.